girl Monique, and welcome back to my channel. If you're oldie but goodie, welcome back. And if you're just tuning in, thank you for tuning in. Let's get right into it. This video is about the high-end thrifted designer items that I have found over the last year or so up until this date. Disclaimer number one, this is not a brag video. I did not buy this stuff all in one place, all at one time. Disclaimer number two, please forgive me. I just recently got brackets and braces, and so sometimes I sound like I have a list. I'm tripping over words, and it's a mess. And number three, please forgive my lighting. You know I'm working on my lighting. You see that? It goes in and out, and I am working on that, but let's keep it moving. The very first item that I want to show you, I already showed you this in another video, was this right here. I showed this in another thrift haul. This is a VERSACE belt. Everything about the whole entire belt is leather. The VERSACE emblem is stamped on the inside. The VERSACE symbols and image is on the davits of the belt. It's all leather. I was kind of like this about the belt when I first got it, only because I'm not really a big fan of white leather, white and gold mixed together, especially not leather, especially white leather. White leather is so transferable. If you wear something too dark, it can rub on the leather and it's there forever. I thought this belt was okay, but then when I did my research on it, it kind of grew on me. I don't think I would be able to afford a regular VERSACE belt from a store. I paid $3.49 for this authentic VERSACE belt, so I'm just gonna rock out with my $3.49 VERSACE belt because mama ain't got money like that. So the next item I wanted to show you was this right here. Yes, honey, I found this MOSCHINO belt at the thrift store. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you will see the picture of when I first purchased it. I didn't even leave the parking lot yet, and I took a picture of that joint. These letters do move. They do move back and forth. You can take it off this belt and put it on another belt. The first symbol on there has that davit to put on another belt, so that was what was wonderful about it. And when I tried to see if it was authentic and slide the numbers off, the letters off, I saw that it was stamped on the inside of the belt. Now the belt itself is too small, okay? It's too small, and I wind up finding an all leather belt to transfer the letters onto another type of belt. Funny story about me coming across this belt was a woman in the aisle. It's always a woman. A woman was in the aisle, and the way she had her shopping cart, she was blocking the aisle, making it so that you had to go around her or go a different direction. And since I didn't want to rah-rah in the thrift store, I decided to go another direction. And when I glanced at the end cap, I saw something metal and shiny. And this is what I saw. And when I saw it, and saw the price of it, I thought to myself, you know what, thanks a lot, lady. You were really being a jerk, but this made up for it. This MOSCHINO belt, I got it for $3.49. Yeah. So the next item I wanted to show you was these glasses frames. I will insert a picture here because even though this is like my third time trying to show the image of the side of these glasses. And I'm not even sure if I showed these glasses before. These are Christian Dior glasses. The Christian Dior is on both sides of the frame. It has like a marble type of style. That style, you know, some glasses, they don't carry the design on both sides of the glasses. Is just usually on the front, but that design, that marbleness is also transferred on both sides of the glasses. The Christian Dior name is on this part of the leg of the glasses, and the serial number is on this side of the glasses. I found these Christian Dior glasses at a mom and pop sideways sidewalk place. They had it in a plastic bin, a plastic shoebox, label, everything in here $1. And yes, so when I double checked, I realized that these were actual authentic Christian Dior frameless glasses for $1. I came across this thrift store. It was like a neighborhood thrift store in a high-end neighborhood, and I thought, why not? Who knows what I might find? I might find something I can actually afford. And I love going to the accessories and seeing if I find stuff like that. I found these sunglasses there, and I thought these are so me. They're so cute. They're so different. They're so psychedelic, and they're oversized. And actually the sticker was on this side, and it said $1. And I was like, oh, $1. Let me try on these glasses. They're so freaking cute. These are me. And when I took them off and I looked to see what it said, I saw that it said this. And I will insert a picture here, where a close-up where you can read what it says. And it says EMILIO Puccio. On the opposite side, it says made in France. Now, the EMILIO Puccio glasses at the time did not stamp their serial number on these type of glasses. He was really big in the late 50s, early 60s with all the psychedelic style, was really big, and then he kind of fizzled out a little bit, and then did a big comeback in the 90s with all the 90s supermodels and everything like that. But either way, these are authentic EMILIO Puccio sunglasses that I purchased for $1. Yes, $1. Ew. And how I knew for sure that they were authentic is because the EMILIO Puccio made sure that the arms of the glasses did not fall away. They are screwed on this side, and they're also screwed on this side. So it's not about just them being screwed this way. They made sure that the eyeglasses is screwed in so many different ways. The eyeglasses are screwed here. The eyeglasses are screwed on the outer part of the arm of the glasses and also on the inner part of the glasses. So they were making sure that the type of money that you're spending on your EMILIO Puccio, they are not going anywhere. And it was so many years back that I got this. But I always bring this out in the fall and winter. I think I've only worn it a couple of times, but I just usually just stick it back because it started peeling away. This is an authentic shoe tote. I was told that this was a shoe tote when I was doing my research on what kind of bag it is. It is patent leather. The Gucci portion here, this patch is leather, and so is this. The handle is all leather. But what happened, sometimes leather does do this. It becomes stiffened, hard, and dry rotted, and that's exactly what's happening to the handle of my bag. I would have to take this like to a shoe repair place for them to like fix it or replace, to replace the type of handle, or maybe they could change it around or something like that. But I purchased this shoe tote for $2. Serial number is, even when I try to take a picture of this, it's hard to see. But the serial number of the information is like embedded into the leather part of the inner part of the head. These boots right here. Now, what gravitated to me when I first saw them was that they had that 60s vibe. They had that chunky heel, and it was the buckle that actually caught my attention. It had that square toe buckle at the top, and in my mind I thought to myself, man, those look kind of like a pilgrim. It kind of has that vintage look. Oh, they so adorable. I love it. The zipper in the front is not functional, it's just for show, but it does have a functional zipper in the back. And when I opened the shoe up, I saw that the shoe was all leather, and once again, patent leather is nothing but leather shined to perfection and treated. I was trying to find what the name of the shoe was, what size it was, and so I turned the shoe on the back, on the bottom I meant to say, and I saw that these are Muy boots, and they're made in Italy. And Muy is a high-end designer. These are in my size. I could not believe them. And if you followed me on Instagram, you saw when I put up a picture of these boots. When I got them, I paid $5.99 for these muy patent leather boots. And when I did my research, I saw that even on the secondhand thrift store, the secondhand designer thrift shops online and in store, this shoe is still worth at least a few hundred, if not close to $1,000 still. Yes. The backstory about these sneakers was that I just so happened to see a woman, it's always a woman, a couple of aisles over, and I saw her pulling something red out of a shoe. And I didn't pay it no mind because that ain't had nothing to do with me. And then I saw her pulling something out of the other shoe. And then I saw her walking away. And then eventually when I made my way over and I saw these, I was like, oh, these are so freaking different. They're so cute. Oh my God, I never seen nothing like that. With the ugly dad sneaker shape, with the black studs and everything, and you know, the chunky heel and everything. So when I looked inside, I saw that she had completely took out the insole. I couldn't see what size it was. So of course, the next thing I did was turn them on the bottom. And when I looked at the bottom, I was like, what the hell does that say? And I almost had a heart attack because these say Christian Louboutin sneakers. These are their universal black spiked sneakers with the red bottom. Now, the insole that she took had the serial number and all that information in the insole of the sock. The insole sock of the shoe is what the woman stole out of the shoe. When I glanced up to see where the hell she was already walking out across the parking lot. So she was already out the door. And I was pissed. Because that's when I realized, that heifer realized that this was Christian Louboutin sneakers. The Christian Louboutin on the bottom of the shoe mirrors itself, meaning that it's in this direction on this side, and on this shoe is this side. The shoe was $8.49, and at this particular thrift store, not only will they put the sticker on the inside of the shoe, but they'll also sometimes write it on the bottom of the heel so you can't switch up tickets and stuff like that. And I thought to myself, I'm gonna still get them. I'm not even 100% sure that these are real. But when I did my research on the shoe of whether or not they were real or not, they were hitting every single point except for the insoles that the mother stole out of the sneaker. So these are spiked Christian Louboutin sneakers in my size that I paid $8.49 for. Last but not least is one of my ultimate favorites. You know I love my thrifted stuff. And it was this snake skin and python leather jacket. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I have to show you what really made me gravitate to the back was this pleating on the back of the jacket with the snake skin and the python. How I knew for sure that it was snake skin, you could kind of see the scales lifting up a little bit. It did have a couple of flaws on the jacket, but I was okay with that because I know how to repair clothing a little bit. It did have like a little tear at the sleeve, and the button is a little loose. And on this sleeve, the snakeskin on the button is completely missing. But most leather jackets have the extra buttons on the inside of the jacket for just occasion like this. Everything about the jacket screams luxurious. It screams fabulous. It screams, this is for you, honey. I could tell it was from the 80s right off the bat because of the rounded shoulders and the bat wing sleeves and the cinched waist. What I loved about it is that python and snakeskin is all throughout the entire jacket, including the collar. The jacket was I think I left the tag in there. Yeah, the jacket price was $29.99, but it just so happened that that ticket color was half off, and I wind up getting the jacket for $15 and just tee-hee-hen all the way home. And then when I just so happened to decide to look inside to find out what was the size, well, there's no tag on the inside that tells you the size or anything, but it did have PELLE, excuse me. And PELLE is based in Italy, and as I mentioned before in another video, Italy is known for their craftsmanship when it comes to leatherware and leather goods. They are the bomb. So the fact that the jacket has all that meticulousness to it, with the pleating, the snakeskin, the python, the leather, I thought it was just absolutely gorgeous. But when I did further research on the jacket, I realized that we're part of the PELLE House of PELLE. Treasures like this, the enjoyment for me is that I found this gorgeous treasure for a fraction of the price. If it's authentic, that's just even the cherry on top. You know, what was your favorite piece? Please tell me. Please tell me. And what would you have done if you realized that that lady stole the authentication pieces of your Loubiton sneakers that you were about to buy? Would you have chased her across the parking lot? Because as I said, she was already walking hightailing to her car. So she already stole what she was going to steal and was already leaving. If I ever see you, I'm like, anyway, please don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, share, and don't forget to send out that positivity by going ahead and liking this video. Until the next video, bye guys.